Listen to me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter un teizazo.
Take me to jail now?
Ma'am, I have to. I mean, we're gonna go to my police department so I can do some paperwork first. But that's what we have to do.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
No, it's not following me. You're gonna be going with me.
Nothing that bad, fam. You're doing even that worth it, fam. Please, bro. Sorry, fam. That's the thing you have to do, bro. I'm sorry, fam. Please don't call the police.
People get jobs to pay the bills. However, these people took jobs for all the wrong reasons. In fact, these people all took jobs with the sole intention of pilfering from their employers. But of course these criminals were either too stupid or too greedy, which is why all these dumb employees got caught shoplifting in the end.
Okay, she worked with us for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. So our area manager said just charge her with that. We just want her to learn her lesson, not because if we actually went through the whole 2 weeks, we're probably looking at thousands. Over $3,000 short in cigarettes.
On March 9th, 2024, officers in Roswell, New Mexico responded to a local convenience store about a report of retail theft. During the call for service and the subsequent arrest, these officers would soon discover that our suspect must have been from another planet because of how stupid she was.
How's it going?
It's going.
I'm Officer Curdy with the Roswell Police Department.
I need to file an employee theft on that. And that's only part, but that's what the area manager wants.
You have video footage?
I do. I'd have to print it on a couple different ones. I have the last one, which is the Red Bulls and the Marlboro Ice. I do have that one burned. And I have the separate, which is, I don't know. That should be this part, right? And then this is the first transaction, which she only bring up. There's supposed to be 6 fireballs and 2 Marlboro menthols, right? And this is what she rang up. That one is printed. That one is recorded. To record the rest of it, I had to go back in. Dude, I've been here since 3 o'clock in the morning watching. Fucking I could go home and sleep. I'm not even lying, but we can print it if you need it.
By the sound of it, the employee was running a pretty straightforward scam. Customers would bring up items they supposedly wanted to purchase. She'd only ring up some of them, and the customer walked away with stolen goods. How she benefited is a bit unclear, but perhaps she gets a kickback in the form of cash or part of the loot. And from what the manager's saying, it appears that this theft is just the tip of the iceberg.
Are these all these transactions happen in one day? Or
3 days.
3 days?
3 days span.
And was it all the exact same thing?
No, they're different things. It's people that she knows that she let slide.
Oh, okay. So it's just one incident?
We ring them up all together. Several different incidents. That's what I'm saying. We'd have to go in. Hey, mama. Different times and stuff. It's like throughout the 20th, I believe. That she started from that day to the 22nd. Those are just those transactions, okay? She worked with us for 2 weeks. So our area manager said just charge her with that. We just want her to learn her lesson, not because if we actually went through the whole 2 weeks, we're probably looking at thousands. Over $3,000 short in cigarettes.
Look, I get it. I know we all have at least one friend or family member who works in retail that's probably given their friends a hookup a few times. Maybe a free drink or an extra candy bar. That's on their conscience. But over $3,000 in cigarettes? Did she really think that management wasn't going to notice?
And you guys just wanting a report or wanting to press charges?
We need to press charges, and I need a case number for it.
Okay. So, you said it was 3 separate incidents, right?
It's 3 different days. Those are all different transactions. That's just an idea in 3 days on what she lets lie. But they're all different incidents. They're different customers.
Didn't Evan have people that needed hours too?
So,
I don't know how y'all want to go about it.
No, I don't want to hang out anywhere. Never mind.
I don't know what
Well, there was
That
that one
could be-
time a while back.
Yeah.
Evan
So-
put on the net that he wanted to.
you guys have 3 days, right? So that means it's 3 different incidents,
Okay.
which will mean 3 different charges.
Okay.
So, I will need exactly what
Time and date.
exactly time and date, the receipt of what she did not scan
Okay.
for each one. And exactly what it was for each day.
It might seem like the officer's asking a lot here, but each individual transaction could be its own separate charge. Because of this, he wants the management team to scrub all the surveillance footage to see what was brought to the counter and what the system shows as paid for. As you might guess, this process would take hours and hours of work.
And that's if you want to charge it for all 3 days. If you only have enough evidence for 1 day, I can take that now.
Okay.
And we can go forward with that, and then later when you have the other 2 days separated, and then we can add that on there, which would be another 2 separate charges.
This is that last one.
It's going to take us longer, and I mean, we can get it by Monday, Tuesday. We can do 2 different days, but we can process them.
This one.
Okay. So that's just for 1 day, right?
This is just 1 day.
Not wanting the suspect arrested right now is understandable. After all, this kind of boots-on-the-ground detective work is time-consuming, but it's definitely worth it to see a perp's charge sheet grow to equal the size of their stupidity.
And this was on March 1st?
Yes.
When it happened?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when I came in to do the audit. It was a little bit after I had actually started.
That opened the whole entire investigation.
Hey. Here we go.
19 clear for one?
There's all I need.
Okay. So, once it goes to trial, I will need somebody who's going to want to...
He's the area manager.
You're the
I'm
store.
just the store manager.
Send it to me, dude. It's not like I...
What's your name, sir? Here you go.
Somebody there.
That's my name, badge number. That's going to be the case number for this incident.
Okay.
And once you have the other 2 separated, give us a call back, and we'll take those as well, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got about 200 something pages to go through. So.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
I told you we've been at it real early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been here a while, and we just kind of minimalized it.
Oh, no.
We're tired.
Yeah.
We've been here all week. We're going home.
Whenever you have time, because the courts are closed right now, so I'll have the report and everything submitted today, but I won't be able to get a warrant for arrest till Monday when the court's open.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's
So you guys have plenty of time, even if it passes that, whenever you guys are ready, have all the footage and everything, just give us a call, and we'll work on those warrants as well, okay?
The only thing that could save this cashier's behind right now is if the managers don't feel like scrolling through 2 weeks of footage. Hopefully the cashier enjoys her last weekend of freedom before the cops come to pick her up 2 weeks later for the scam she was running at the convenience store.
So another officer actually found a warrant out for your arrest.
For what?
I believe it's embezzlement or fraud. One of
What's
those two.
that? For why?
We don't know. But we don't know anything about the case or anything like that. We just know that you have a warrant out for your arrest.
Embezzlement or fraud?
Either or, one of those two.
Once we get the warrant, we can confirm what it is.
Yeah.
Or they'll probably tell us over the radio too.
Embezzlement or fraud? I haven't done anything. Can I go pee since I haven't peed yet?
Give us a second, okay?
Because I just woke up. I mean, y'all woke me up just now.
Okay.
Embezzlement or fraud? I haven't done anything.
So, so we don't know anything about the case. Go ahead.
So now I'm going to be in jail for the weekend? 5877.
Okay. So it's embezzlement.
What's that for? Doing what?
It's pretty much somebody trusted you with their belongings, whatever it was, and then you took advantage of that.
Oh, we're talking. I know what you're talking. Is it from what's his name?
We don't know anything about the case.
It looks like our suspect finally found her single solitary brain cell. It genuinely looked as if she was about to confess, but she caught herself. Since she's done so much stealing, she's getting her stories crossed on who she's stolen from.
Jail,
Okay.
and then
Am I going to be in there for the weekend?
Yes, ma'am.
So I don't get out till Monday?
Yes.
Can I pee, please? I just woke up. I haven't even gone to the bathroom. Y'all can come inside with me. I don't care, but I just... You know when you wake up, when you first wake up...
We'd rather not let you go back in.
We'll
let her grab your shoes, and then you can use the restroom at the PD, but...
I haven't peed. I just woke up. Y'all can go inside with me. Y'all can go outside with me.
It's ugly in here. Y'all can't come.
Can you grab her shoes?
Which ones do you want?
Give me some socks. I know that. Give me some socks.
You're gonna take her straight or?
No, she has no booking photos, so I'm gonna take a booking photo of her.
Sure. We'll drive you to the PD and then you can go to the bathroom there.
Okay.
It'll take like 3 minutes.
Okay. That's fucking crazy.
What's really crazy is that somehow she thought the old I gotta go pee trick would work on these officers. Of course, they weren't so dumb as to let her use the bathroom so she could slip out the back door and avoid spending the weekend in jail.
The only thing I think of was Brian. Remember he said about that, they were calling cops to do it. I would do the same thing too.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Shut up, bro. So it's about that whole thing with Brian.
We honestly don't know, guys.
Dude, check this out. I just went. This dude got arrested.
Lucky that it's only Saturday.
I
They said till
know.
Monday.
Yeah.
This dude took me to go get our laundry, and he got arrested whenever we were coming back. I took his car straight to go park it somewhere, gave his keys to somebody else,
Yeah.
and that's it. And then he's missing a gun out of it, and he kept telling us he's gonna. I said, call the cops. I'll do it too.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's what happened right there. That's not. And the reason, and I'm going to tell you
These
the
guys,
reason.
they can't really do anything.
Oh, I know. That's fine.
Either she's the type of person to steal from you and help you look for it, or has horrible taste in friends. I reckon for her it's a little bit of both.
On my phone, text properties or my mom went to jail for the week. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
But that's what that's all about. It's because I don't want no part of them, and I gave the
Judge
keys
issued a
up.
warrant though, so we have to take you, okay?
Okay.
Just, you know.
Alright. I'm not gonna cut you here. I'll cut you out there, okay?
Alright, that's fine. Alright.
Have fun.
That's
Have fun.
By the way Heather and her friends are acting, you can tell she's a frequent flyer at the jailhouse. But unfortunately for her, she's not earning any miles on some sort of reward card for these little trips downtown.
Okay. So, take the cuffs off you. Alright. So obviously we'll inspect the bathroom before you go and then don't flush. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Don't flush, okay?
To be honest, it was kind of surprising that our suspect here actually had to go to the bathroom. Heather won't be having any fun as she awaits trial on one embezzlement charge and the 2 more that'll be added once her former job sends in the evidence. On October 27, 2023, deputies from the Lake County, Florida Sheriff's offices were dispatched to a report of retail theft from a local Belk store. Upon arrival, the responding officer found that this was no ordinary retail scam, and this was something the department had not seen before.
Michelle Barton is our asset protection of one of our zones in the company. And
The person in question is an asset detection person?
No. She's an associate.
Oh, okay.
She's in the office on the phone with Michelle Barton, who is the asset protection of putting these cells within Belk, which is like 1 or 3 of the entire.
Okay.
They've been doing issue where get some stuff. This is for you. This is part of the investigation.
Good Lord.
Yeah. There's just records of the transaction that she did. She's taken merchant pay. She's processed refunds that weren't hers and put them on the gift cards and try to sell the gift cards off later.
How long has this been going on? How much stuff are we talking?
She's admitted to at least starting in September to about $1,000, but I don't know if according to Michelle, there's more than that.
Everyone knows that stores like this have implemented robust loss prevention measures in recent years, but Belk has taken it to a whole other level. They have a literal detective squad doing full-blown police investigations. The amount of evidence they've gathered is insane, and basically hands the case to police on a silver platter.
So, and then she would take the gift cards and then try to sell them. And she's admitting to try to sell the gift cards off.
Okay. Does she know I'm here?
She knows that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows that you're on your way. So,
okay. And how many transactions are this about? So when was this discovered?
It was just brought to my attention yesterday.
So all of this information was collected between yesterday and today?
This is not the information I collected. This is the information that Michelle's collected.
That's what I'm saying. How long has she been collecting information?
That would be a question for Michelle. We can ask.
Oh, you don't know that?
I do not know that. That is, I was told yesterday
because it appears this has been an investigation that's been going on for a while.
Yeah,
because I've never seen so much paperwork and so many transactions. This is going to be. It's going to take a little bit to go through.
Dang. Not even the store manager was aware that the loss prevention people at Belk were conducting an investigation on his own employee. It does make sense if there's some sort of conspiracy. I'm curious to see how this suspect will explain away all this evidence.
Statements. These are...
Okay, so these are her statements that she has written to you guys?
Yes, this is the statement that she wrote today.
I'm in financial problems, meeting monthly end. I did what I have to do the wrong way. Twink. I started taking stuffs. What? I took some clothing, tops, pants, and some jewelry, maybe about $1,500. $1,500. Right. Is that 500 to 800?
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I did take return as gift card and cash returned. Not sure the exact amount. I sold them for cash to people. I need the money for bills and foods, which my salary didn't cover enough.
Look, I guess it's understandable to feel sorry for the suspect if she's really having a hard time making ends meet. However, there are plenty of ways to earn more money without stealing.
Oh, I thought we were coming up here to find out if she's got the video.
No, I'm gonna...
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna text her.
So this is not everything. This is just what she's found so far. Is that what we're talking?
Yeah, that's the stuff that Michelle and her team investigated and pulled.
So this is everything?
To the bed, that's the stuff Michelle sent me. That's everything that that Michelle and their team identified as.
Okay, is this stuff included in here?
No, this is stuff that Jenny brought in today.
So that's separate. That's not on here.
Right. Some of these, I haven't matched these gift cards up to any of this.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So that's going to be separate from this stack.
Yes.
This situation's getting worse and worse for our suspect here. There are definitely more fraudulent transactions than what the investigators or manager have uncovered. Why the cashier voluntarily brought some items back is unclear. Maybe she thought it would curry favor with her employer. But with this much theft, there's only one way this is ending.
So, from what I understand, Mr. Winter said that this is a statement that you wrote today?
Yes.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to ask you any questions about the returns or what happened or what you did. I just need to read you Miranda because we're in a situation that involves an arrest, okay? All right? Man, I'm sorry, but yeah. We're talking about thousands of dollars of stuff. Did you not think that that was going to happen? Okay.
It's astonishing the suspect actually thought she was only going to get a slap on the wrist for this. This wasn't just some simple one-off mistake, or even a small one. She willfully processed dozens of fake transactions, fraudulent gift cards, and illegal returns to the tune of at least several $1,000s. So she's definitely getting taken in for this one.
Having those rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? Okay, because like I said, the only thing I'm going to ask you is this right here.
Yes.
Is this the statement that you provided to Belk? You wrote this yourself. Nobody wrote it for you? And no one coerced you or made any threats to you to write this statement?
No.
And this is a true, accurate depiction of what you state happens? Okay. That's all I'm going to ask.
During those critical first few minutes of an investigation, officers are tasked with gathering and preserving evidence. These questions help establish the validity of her statement and hopefully can withstand whatever her defense attorney might try to argue in court.
Is there anybody that you need to call to let them know what's happening?
My husband.
I'm sorry?
My husband.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you need to call him to let him know what's happening and what's going on and where you're going to be?
Are you going to take me to jail now?
Ma'am, I have to. I mean, we're going to go to my police department so I can do some paperwork first, but that's what we have to do.
I'll follow you.
No, it's not following me. You're going to be going with me. Okay? But I'm giving you the option. You're being cooperative, and I'm always cooperative with people as long as they're cooperative with me. I'm giving you the option to call your husband and let him know what's going on so that he doesn't think something's wrong when you don't come home. Okay?
People may not want to believe it, but the vast majority of cops are super reasonable. If you're nice and polite with them, they'll probably reciprocate. None of what the officer's telling the lady is required, so she should feel lucky and reciprocate the kindness of the cop by cooperating, and that would also help her in the long run.
Leave. I will have to double check, but I think your bond is going to be $2,000. Okay? So if you go through, are you familiar with the bond?
I know we're being arrested.
Okay, and that's fine. I'll be gentle, all right? A bond is money that you put up in order to get out of jail. Now, you can either put up the whole bond in cash, or you can go through a bail bondsman and only pay about 10 to 20% of that bond, okay? But then that bail bondsman is the one that's responsible for you to go into court when the court series of this comes around, okay? So if you don't have the $2,000 for the bond, then it's going to be more than that because we're going to scheme to defraud. It may be upwards of $10,000. I'm not sure. I'll be able to let you know as soon as I can, okay? But once we get to the police station, I'm going to be doing my paperwork, and then I will take you over to the Lake County Jail. It's probably going to be a couple hours, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff here I got to go through, okay? So go ahead and call your husband, let him know what's going on, and when you get to the jail, once I've completed all my paperwork and I transport you over there, they will allow you to use the phone again. Then you can contact your husband again and make arrangements for that bond, okay, for the bail so you can get out.
The way this officer talks to and deals with the suspect should be used as a training aid in police academies. What this officer is demonstrating is what community policing is all about: enforcing the laws, but also being fair and honest to people who've made a mistake. And all this was made so much easier because the suspect wasn't unruly or combative.
I'll put these in the front. Okay.
No. Do you have to? I just walk for you in the car.
No, ma'am, I have to do this. It's policy. If you're under arrest, you have to be in handcuffs. Like I said, I'll put them in the front. That way they're not in behind. Do you have a jacket or something, or a shirt? No? Okay. You just want to turn them sideways that way.
She was booked in jail on grand theft and a scheme to defraud. Hopefully this lady learns something from this and turns her life around, since in this case, she doesn't seem like your typical scammer or thief. On June 21st, 2023, officers responded to a Florida Home Depot about a retail theft ring that loss prevention uncovered. By the time officers got on scene, the main suspect had been detained, and staff was ready to explain to police how the fraud worked. It would soon become clear that this was a very organized scam operation involving multiple people and thousands of dollars in lost merchandise.
I just saw I get detained at the manager's office. I'm walking my way over there now. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I can show you, sir. What happened? Had a lumber associate, actually the department supervisor, on May 17th when we first found out. He was actually watching an external person going out with merchandise. And saw that the department supervisor was there when he walked out. So I was like, leave him alone. That's weird because if he's standing there, how come he didn't check receipt and confirm that merchandise was paid for? Yeah. Roll back video and confirm that not only did he let him go out and pay merchandise, that he helped him select merchandise.
Oh.
Watched him place power tools in between the lumber, hide it. We have it on video, hide it in between. Let the roll up door up and let the guy walk out.
Which is not a regular exit. That's an exit just to load up.
like deliveries.
So our main suspect is a lumber department manager who would follow a customer around and load up high-priced items in his cart using lumber to conceal it. He would then escort the customer through an area only intended for vehicle deliveries that was not a normal customer exit. The employee who was manning that exit ensured that no questions were asked.
It's with the same customer. The customer just goes to him, the customer just comes, get a bunch of lumber, puts it on a lumber cart, even brand new stuff, puts it on the shelf. Place it on the lumber cart, stands there and have a conversation with him. He rolls up the door, he never checks the receipt or anything like that, and lets the guy roll out. Puts it in the truck. So after the investigation was completed from Atlanta, they sent me a packet back in color and unpaid merchandise. So I just finished, he's in the office now, I just finished having a conversation with him, giving me, going back and forth, no, I don't remember, I don't know what happened, maybe I was confused. You know the process, you know, he even told me, I didn't know I have to check the receipt, I have a lot of stuff going on at home. We all got stuff on, but we have to follow the process. We can't just let them pay merchandise out. So he finally admitted, I have a statement here. Yeah, that's a statement.
One of the common threads that links all criminals together is that they all seem to have terrible memories. Criminals can remember every little detail about what so-and-so did a long time ago, but as soon as they get questioned by authorities about their current illegal acts, it seems like they develop a spontaneous case of amnesia.
I checked the receipt, it says mistake, it's like unpaid merchandise for the same customer. One time, yeah. Multiple times, no, it doesn't happen. He checks receipts for other customers when they go out, but this particular customer here, he was allowed him to go out. So I was trying to get him to admit, hey, you know, the guy said, you know, you hook him up, that he wouldn't admit to it. He admits to allowing the guy to go out with merchandise.
From the sound of things, the manager appears to have everything figured out and has already pinned down the main employee responsible. However, it's very unlikely the suspect did this alone. There must be others involved in order for the scheme to work.
This guy comes every day. He's like a contractor, and he just, and this is from corporate. And basically what they did, when we sent the investigation to them, all they do is confirm with the SKU numbers that's attached to the merchandise, what's the merchandise on the order, what's the paid, and none of this merchandise was actually paid. I was on May 8th, that's him walking out with the merchandise. That's his truck. That's the customer's truck.
You got the tag of the truck?
Nah, when it was turning, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the tag of the truck. This customer comes every day. Everybody knows him. So this is one.
So whenever he come back, you want to press charge on him too?
Yeah.
You just call us and he's going too. So they have the full package over there.
Yeah. So this year he's taking brand new merchandise off the shelf and pushing that merchandise out the door. He's standing there. He's the key holder at the door. He just lets the door up and lets the guy walk out. So that was $1,200 in merchandise. I was here this day on the 17th, him and I both. He takes these out. It's a charger and battery, double pack batteries, 179, 149. He gives it to him, right? He watches him we watch this live.
Thank you.
We watch this live. He takes the batteries and stuff, and right here, he hides it in between the lumber and then stacks more lumber on top.
That's the employee.
That's the employee there.
If they were watching these people stealing live on camera, why didn't they just bust them? There are rumors that retail stores knowingly allow thieves to steal thousands of dollars worth of items, so when they do turn them in, the punishment is much more.
You got a very nice business going on.
Yeah, he told me he had something going on here.
Most likely, there's more to it because before he knows people and he tells them, listen, you send me people and whatever they need, I put them over there and they pay me on the left or whatever. But anyways, you got the proof, so
we got video of all this.
I'm gonna need your information because you're gonna have to show up in court with your phone number and everything, so we can let's grab them.
Yeah, get ready.
No. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, he's gonna get arrested anyway.
The officer here made a pretty good point. There's got to be a bigger network of people beyond what the loss prevention folks at Home Depot found. But for now, let's focus on the first suspect and see what he says.
To do this for the same customer over and over again, he's got to be giving me something.
Yeah, of course.
It's crazy. And when I watched it live on the 17th, May 17th, we was in the office. I was like, did you watch him hide that product in between there? And I'm like, so that's what he was telling me. Oh, maybe I forget. I never checked the receipt.
And he never came to pay, nothing. He just walked out in that door in the back of it.
He goes over there with an empty lumber cart. He loads. We watch him load it. He just goes right out. He never goes over here. And his thing is, no, I tell him to go over and pay, but if he don't pay, it's not my fault.
Oh, yeah.
Really? You know you're supposed to take receipts. No. Maybe I forgot. I got a lot of stuff going on in my head. I said, me too. I have to do my job.
If the suspect really watched a paying customer steal, why would he not report it to his supervisor? His one and only job is to literally make sure people have paid before leaving. Even if he was completely innocent, this guy should be fired for being a complete moron.
Help him out to come and talk to him.
He's Hispanic?
Hispanic. To translate, he was giving him pushback. He was like, you're accusing me? And I was like, look, when corporate sends us stuff, they confirm it before they send it to us. That way we're not sitting down in front of an associate. They confirm everything. They send it dead on. None of that merchandise is paid for. He's on that same customer go in and out, and they just send us back. A color packet. That's what the packet looks like. That's how it starts off. That's the amount lost. He gives us a breakdown of the overview, like when we started. That's his name. They give us date by date what merchandise went out. That's the day I was actually here. I saw that live. So they give us a breakdown, give a total, and then they just start giving us, that's his information where he lives, and then basically what went out.
Man, if you thought the Belk loss prevention folks from the previous clip were thorough, these people at Home Depot don't play either. They even figured out where the guy lived and gave a play-by-play account of everything. Maybe that's why tools at Home Depot are so overpriced, because it looks like they're paying for CIA-level detectives to track down thieves.
Every number.
Hello, sir.
Every number.
How are you? What's your name? Huh? Same, right?
Okay.
All right, listen, the company want to press charges. Okay, so this is what I need to do. You have any knife or anything on you right now? Don't reach for anything. I'm asking. Do you have anything on you? Yes. Okay. Stand up. Put your hands on the wall.
Very little English.
Oh. Pon la mano en la pared. Arriba. No te vayas a mover, okay?
The cop hit him with that Uno reverse card when he started speaking Spanish to the suspect. That's why police departments should reflect the communities they represent. Language barriers could sometimes delay arrests, or the suspect could take advantage of it by pretending to not understand orders.
All right, brother. Give me your hand. Dame tu mano. Vírate de espalda. Escúchame lo que te estoy diciendo. Vírate, dame las manos. Te estoy diciendo que te vires y me des la mano. Hey.
¿Qué está pasando eso?
Listen to me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter un teizazo. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás. Oye, pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter con el taser. Put your hands in the back.
Not sure what our little rocket scientist here was thinking, but that was not a fight he was gonna win. He might have thought he could butter the cop up with some sweet lumber discounts, or maybe ask him about his car's extended warranty. Either way, we may never know.
Vamos, ven. Vamos. Papo, ven. Oye. Vamos, bro, no me vas a jalar. Vamos, papo, camina, no me vas a empujarte, dale.
Esto es una injusticia, loco. Es una injusticia, hermano. Yo no he hecho nada y mira cómo me está sacando. De verdad, discúlpenme, pero esto no es lo correcto. Mucha gente me conoce aquí y sabe lo que estoy haciendo y no es justo lo que me han hecho en la oficina. Me sentaron para hablar conmigo, mire cómo me están sacando.
Sorry, dude. The only injustice here is that you weren't caught sooner. As for his charges, he was booked on one count of grand theft and posted bail soon after. Later on, another employee and the accomplice customer were arrested on similar charges. Unfortunately, he was only given 12 months of probation. On January 31st, 2024, officers from West Palm Beach went to a Ross clothing store to investigate a report of retail theft. Once officers arrived on scene, they soon discovered that this would be a much more unusual call compared to the liars and felons they normally interact with.
Alright, so classes employees basically underringing, so discounts, and then also underringing in the manner of, like, let's say I want this shirt or these pants, I'm gonna scan a random item that's like 99 cents or 49 cents for that item. Passing merchandise is not scanning it, putting it in the bag.
That video of it?
Yeah, everything's already. So the total she admitted to was 1,292.94 cents. Because I also had her for cash.
She's here?
Yeah, she's here. I had her for a cash shortage from before last year, but I couldn't prove it. But I was able to add it to the case value as well. So
she's back here?
Yeah, she's back here.
She knows you guys called us?
So I have all of the transactions where the loss occurred, where the losses occurred, and then there, like I said, she admitted to.
You have videos and everything on the disc?
Yeah. I got it on the thumb drive, and then she admitted to the cash theft. We don't have video of that because
Admission to it?
Yeah,
today, just now?
Yeah.
She did a statement?
Yeah.
Written statement?
Yeah.
I'll just take a picture of that. And then
she'll admit to you. She's real cooperative. So.
This might just be the easiest case to crack ever. The store already has all the evidence needed for conviction, and the suspect admitted to everything. And while it might seem like the officer will just slap some handcuffs on her and walk away, he still needs to hear the suspect's side of the story first.
Basically, she would item delete items, and then she would also pass off items. It's the property receipts.
So the ones highlighted is what you guys lost?
Yeah, on here and right here, the items that she deleted, not necessarily lost.
Where's everything you guys lost total?
That's what I'm trying to explain. Like, it's a little bit more complicated. So unless you want me to like put for each transaction how much, but basically you add this up, it's a certain amount, plus adding this up, it's a certain amount. So I have that. I want you to write that down.
Is this one incident?
Yeah. Each one of these is one incident. It's 9 separate transactions. So basically, it's a mixture of stuff. So this one, she item deleted stuff and then didn't scan stuff. This is the property receipt for the stuff that she didn't scan. Same thing here. Item deleted a bunch of stuff. Obviously, still left with the stuff. These are the stuff that she didn't actually scan. And then in one of the transactions, this is just discounts that she gave out under ringing. Once again, items that were deleted versus items that she just didn't scan. And in this transaction in particular, she basically scanned the same 49-cent SKU here for a random item. These are all of the items that she ended up putting in the bag. But as you can see, everything's like 49 cents. And it's the same thing.
Basically, this cashier is a real-life meme. Maybe you saw the one where SpongeBob runs away from a self-checkout after scanning a TV as the price of a lime. It's pretty funny to actually see someone do that and get caught.
So she's in there, she admitted to me to everything. Alright. Taking the $100 because she needed money. So
she took cash too?
Yeah, but I don't have that on.
She's scanning there with somebody else, and somebody else is purchasing those, and she's giving them the discounts, or she's scanning them up herself.
Oh, the customer comes with all the stuff.
So every single time it was involving another customer?
Yeah.
It wasn't by herself?
No.
And I guess
And during the interview, she said she just met the lady. The lady, yeah, it is, unfortunately. And then the lady apparently gave her money too. So she admitted to all of that.
Except for the $100, that's...
Yeah, that was just her. She said
so
she needed
all
money.
the other stuff and then taking the $100 too on top of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, this cashier's just a small cog in a much larger fraud machine. Professional shoplifters, who call themselves boosters, frequently recruit low-level retail employees like this cashier. The main reason why is to make the scam seem more legitimate than just running like hell out of the store.
You're not really breaking down as far as what you do. I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what you did. So can you break down as far as?
I gave out discounts to a lady. It happened multiple times. The first time was like in November, and she had a bunch of home stuff, and she wanted discounts on, so I just gave her discounts.
She's a lady. You know the lady? Family? Friend?
I guess you could say that. I don't even know her.
Oh man, she was doing so good. We'd love a cooperative suspect, but denying she knows the name of the customer was a bad move. Did she really expect the cops would believe it, that she would do these things for someone she didn't even know?
As far as the money?
The $100?
Tell me about it.
Oh, I had to take $100 out my register a long time ago. And yeah, with the lady, I kept giving her like big stuff, so
So
I don't know her name.
So you're giving free stuff to somebody you don't know their name? I mean, you're already confessing to it, so you might as well just be truthful through the whole thing.
I am being truthful.
You wouldn't risk your life and your future
I don't
on
know
somebody
her.
you don't know.
I'm serious. I don't want to check her phone. I don't know her. I don't know her name.
What's your phone?
I don't
Does
know
she
her
call
name.
you ahead of time and be like, hey, I'm coming in?
This is her number. I don't know her name.
So how do you guys organize it? She calls you or you call her?
She just comes in.
This cop's definitely gonna need some bigger boots, because right now, he's about knee-high in BS. This is not how these scams work. It's literally like a shopping list, and these cashiers will usually grab items ahead of time. That way they can scan them so they don't get bought by a legitimate customer. Then the booster grabs a few small things and has them rung up. All of this requires prior planning.
How did it start happening?
I think like the second time she came in, she asked for my number and my name, so I gave it. And that's when she's saying that she has like a gift for me and stuff like that. She be buying me stuff, so I guess in return I just give her free stuff.
Honestly, this part is believable. To ensure there's no paper trail between herself and the cashier, the mystery buyer pays her in boosted merchandise, which she can then either use or sell. But how much money could she have really made? It's a Ross store after all.
You remember how many transactions? What did consisted of the transaction? So she would bring up items and
Oh yeah, she would bring items, and I would basically like scan some of the items, not all of them. I would put the other stuff in the bag and not scan them.
No, it's that right.
Hmm?
No, it's that right.
I know now.
She's literally acting like a child that got her hand caught in the cookie jar. Maybe she'll learn that her actions have consequences when she goes to the grown-up version of timeout.
You got to face it. You did it. Nobody else can do it, right? I would prefer not to be here, but we do, right? No, we're going to go this way. Get you out here as fast as possible. Probably gonna have to take all those earrings out, but you take that out. I'm not gonna take it out. Don't worry about it.
It was nice working with you, Adam. I'm sorry. It's just me being nice, you know? Wait, let me just go this way.
No, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Don't worry about none of that. You got it, girl.
Let me go this way. Bye, guys. I'm saying bye to you, girl.
Well, that was interesting. It's pretty unusual that the suspect uses the walk of shame as an opportunity to say goodbye to all their co-workers. Maybe she was just really embarrassed, and this was her way of making it less embarrassing. Hopefully, she can use these recent theft charges as a hard lesson learned, and she won't get involved in these kinds of schemes in the future. On December 11th, 2023, Boynton Beach officers in Florida headed out to a Tire Kingdom about a complaint of theft by one of its employees. Arriving officers talked to the district manager, who revealed that the suspect had been creating fake invoices using customers' credit cards and then pulling cash out of the register.
Hey. What's your name, sir? Say, we gotta have a talk for a second, all right? Do me a favor, keep your hands out your pockets. All right.
It's right there now.
Okay. All right. They got Miranda card? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. All right, so listen, before we talk to you, how old are you, by the way? 23. All right, so before we talk to you, we're gonna read your rights. It just protects you against self-incrimination. It's not saying you're guilty or you're under arrest, but this is just for us to conduct our investigation. We've got to read this to you and we'll afford you your rights, okay? That's right. All right?
All right, say your name is...
Yeah. All right. Matter of fact, before you do it, you got your ID on your partner?
No.
Do you have an ID?
I have an ID, but not talking.
Okay.
Where's it at?
It's in the car. Okay, that's fine. Let's get his 14 payment. Let me step over here.
Even though the district manager seemed to have everything figured out, the officers still need to get the employee's side of the story. Judging by how nonchalant he is, he seems to know what's happening and will probably cooperate.
You guys have a paper trail or anything that I can use as evidence?
This is going to work. But I got the cash that he gave me. And then I also have, so this is this thing of cash. So far, what we received back from the bank, and within August to November 21st, is $13,340.45. These are all the tickets that had invoiced and retendered. See, some are actually his name.
So how does he obtain the cash?
So the guests are coming. Pay for whatever services he did, and he would be the one to close out, basically, at the end of the night, taking retender the invoices that the guests paid with, and paid with, take someone else's card information, which is the same. See how this is the same card information for each of these work orders.
And who are those names?
We can't even figure out who that is because he would manually punch it in, and the bank will not often give us that information.
Police never go in blind for an interview. You can bet your bottom dollar that every question they ask, they already know the answer. The reason why they do so much homework is to catch a suspect up in a lie, get them to commit to it, and then get them to tell the truth when confronted with irrefutable evidence.
How long have you been working here, man? At this business?
Not sure. I've been like less than a year.
Less than a year here? Did you work at Tire Kingdom before this or anything like that? No? Where were you working before this?
Landscaping.
Landscaping? Okay, so you've been working here less than a year, okay? During that time, have you been working with the register or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you do a lot of payments? You take all the payments that come in, or how does that work?
Not all of them, but I'm mostly the one who does it.
Okay. And you work, what usually, is there a certain time frame you work when you come in? Do you have like a specific schedule?
No, all day, every day.
All day, every day? Okay. Even weekends?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so during the time that you're working, you have access to the register, cards, and all that good stuff? Yeah?
What do you mean,
Like, do you have access to like cards and register and you take payments and everything like that? Okay.
It might seem kind of redundant to ask some of these questions, but the officer's really trying to hammer home some of the facts to build probable cause for an arrest. By confirming the dates he worked, the time he usually works, and his work duties, officers can then compare his answers to the evidence the manager provided and hopefully justify the arrest.
Do you kind of understand why we're here? Do you have a kind of like a idea on why we're here right now? Okay. Why do you think we're here?
Taking money from a drawer.
Okay. You took physical cash, or was it something that along the line of cards, or what was it?
Physical cash.
Okay.
All right. So just no, you mind me if I say
no, you're good.
Just explain to us. I mean, we're sitting here talking. Honesty is the best key. I appreciate that. That's
I'm not able to close the door.
Huh?
You want to close the door?
Want me to close the door? Okay.
No problem.
We'll talk to them. So honesty is the best thing, and that's the only thing that we can do to fix this at this point, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't think you're a bad person. We all fall short of times, and we all need help at some point, and just sometimes we're that desperate that we stoop to a level that's not our personality, right? 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 And we just make mistakes, right? That's all it is, okay? But we want to right the wrong, okay? So I just need you to tell me exactly how this happened for our documentation purposes and for us to fix this.
The tactic this officer's using appeals to the suspect's sense of right and wrong. Police usually only do this with people to little to no criminal history who probably got into a bad place. Sometimes, even good people do bad things in tough situations.
Right, so let's start from the top of how this happened.
Well, we got bought out recently by them. Then, you know, the system's always.
Got a notepad or something?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
So you said. So you said you guys got bought out recently?
Yes, we got bought out recently, and
okay.
The system's like always, see if you no pictures and like.
Okay.
We're learning it, and then after that, like, system will slow down, and we'll take people's information, like their card and stuff.
So you write down the card information?
Yeah, return card information. And then I'll use that, retender a ticket, and the cash.
When you say retender, what can you kind of explain retendering?
Right, we put if we say it's card, but I change it to cash or.
In the system?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll take a payment and you say it's a card, but then you take cash from the person, or how does that work?
Yeah.
So you take cash from the person, but you put in the system that it was a card.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, sorry.
Question. Yeah. Does that card ever get charged?
Card? Yeah.
Does the card get charged?
Yeah, the card gets charged.
So you charge the card and you take the cash?
No, I charge. They give me the cash, I put in the system as card, and then I put somebody else's card.
Okay.
That was given to us.
Okay, gotcha.
Even though the scam is pretty elaborate, I don't see how he thought he could get away with it. I mean, sure, some of us don't check our credit card statements as much as we should, but anyone getting billed hundreds of dollars for auto services on dates they were never even there would know instantly that their cards were being used for fraudulent transactions.
And when did you first start this?
That I'm not sure.
With months, years?
Oh no, months.
Months?
Yeah.
When's the last time you can remember? The first time you did it?
Another thing I don't remember.
And what drove you to do this? What goes, hey, I'm going to do this? What made you think about it? What was the motive behind it?
To be honest, I don't really remember what I was doing. I just seen it, and then I saw the opportunity, and I just did it.
Yeah, but why? Because I mean, you're smart. You're not dumb. You're a smart kid. To pull this off in this amount, you're a smart guy. So at what moment go, man, you know, I need some new rims, or I need this, or what made you go, I'm gonna do this? Because we don't just wake up in the morning and decide we're gonna start doing something.
No, I didn't. Well, to be honest, I didn't have any plans with it. I mean, I had the money saved up and all that. I mean, I gave it back, but I didn't have any idea to do with it.
Of all the things this guy said, this may be the hardest to believe.
Well, to be honest, I didn't have any plans with it.
Criminals don't just commit crimes for financial benefit with no end goal in mind. What's more likely is that he had some other criminal enterprise in mind. But being street savvy, he wasn't just going to rat himself out on camera after being caught for something else.
Now, is there anyone else here that helped you with it?
No, just me.
Just you? Okay. When's the last time you did it?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Now, on average, on a 7-day work week, how many times a week were you doing this?
It would either be bi or weekly or a month. I don't know.
Yeah, 1 time, 2 times a month? Or how many? You had to estimate.
Just like 2 times a month, bi-weekly then.
Okay.
I'm not...
So every other week?
Yeah.
And how much in total would you do each transaction?
Either be a small amount or a big amount. It just depends on the...
And what's the biggest amount you've done?
I think like 9 to 1,000.
Okay. And what's the smallest amount you've ever done?
Maybe like $100.
$100. Okay. And where did you keep the cash?
I kept the stash.
Okay. At your home?
Yeah, the house.
Okay. And how much in total?
They told me 14, but I'm not 100% sure.
How much did you get back?
I gave back everything I had.
You get back everything you had?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What the sergeant's doing here is trying to figure out exactly what to charge the suspect with. Undeniably, he committed theft. However, different facts do change the charges. Acting with other people? That's a conspiracy. Over a certain amount? That's grand theft. Multiple transactions? Each one gets its own charge. Clear enough, right?
All right, listen, so you're going to be placed under arrest, all right, for scheme to defraud and grand theft. You just stand up. Do you have anything in your pockets?
Can't do this outside?
Outside, no. But for our safety, no. We're going to have to do that in here, my man.
Put your hands on your phone. Take my stuff.
Okay.
Put your hands on your back like you're playing.
Is there anything else in your pocket?
Nothing.
Any needles, anything like that? Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Where's your car?
In the front.
No, just take this off. It's in the front. I'm going to let him know that it's going to be parked there, okay?
Alright. I'm gonna need a second cup. Put you on you, alright? Just so you feel a little bit more comfortable.
Alright.
How much longer these customers have in here? So I was going to walk him out, but I didn't want to taint your place with them walking out of handcuffs.
I don't got many people, so you can do something.
Yeah. I was gonna wait for that. So, hey, Chris, never mind. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Our cars are in the back. Yeah.
Our very chill suspect here was booked in jail on grand theft and scheme to defraud charges. However, several days later, prosecutors dropped all charges against him, presumably because he paid back the $13,500 he'd stolen. On April 21st, 2022, a store manager at a Dollar General in Athens, Georgia reported that she'd stopped a potential shoplifter from pilfering goods from her store. After officers arrived on scene, they detained the man and soon discovered he'd been a busy little criminal that day. You can
swear to God, I gave it all back. And listen, bro, I left my phone in there, bro. I swear to God, bro, I was on my way to get it.
Don't swear to God, just...
All right, whatever.
Whatever, your mom, God.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Leave all that stuff out of it.
I gave it all back, bro. I didn't leave the store. I didn't steal nothing. I gave it all back.
Was this all the stuff that he...
Yeah, this is what he walked out with.
Like, he didn't walk out with this. He walked out with all these.
In
like,
the basket.
Okay. He left this?
Another one of my associates went out and was like, hey, what's going on, bro?
You can tell right off the bat, this guy's definitely done this before. He didn't even try to hide it, right off the bat, right out the front door. This guy's definitely done this before. After giving the items back, he did run out of the store, and the cops found him behind some other businesses. What he was doing there is as of now unclear. Maybe he was stashing some of the loot.
Yeah, I gave it all back, bro. I swear to God, I get a whole basket back, man. I told you I was sorry. I get a whole basket back. But I think I left my phone in the basket.
Tight, bro.
All right. Yes, sir. I think I left my phone in the basket, though, bro.
Basket?
Yep. Yep.
trying nothing crazy, man.
I told you I was sorry, bro.
All right.
All right.
You ain't gotta tell sorry to me. Do you want to press charges?
Yes, I do. Please don't, ma'am. Please, ma'am. Please. Listen, ma'am.
Come on.
No,
Hey,
listen,
come on.
You say it's gonna make me
Hey,
change
let's
my
go.
mind.
Let's go. Come on.
Ma'am, please. No, sir.
Come on.
Please,
Let's
ma'am.
go.
No, this
Let's
is $100 worth of merchandise you took from my store.
I gave it all back though.
It doesn't matter. I didn't leave the store. I didn't leave the store.
Hey, let's go.
didn't
Come
leave
on.
the store.
Let's go. Come on.
Bro, I didn't leave the store, bro.
Let's go.
How y'all charge me with theft and I didn't leave the store? Huh?
Because it's called
How
attempt
y'all-
to commit.
Attempt
to commit.
Come on,
Correct.
bro.
Attempt to
Come on,
commit a
bro.
crime.
Come on, bro.
It's
I
attempt
didn't
to
even do
commit
it,
a
though.
crime. It's attempt to commit a
Come on,
crime.
bro.
Were you gonna pay for it? No.
Yeah, I can.
Attempt to commit a crime.
But I can, though.
This would have been the perfect time to cue a Morgan Freeman voice saying, but he could not in fact pay for the items. I really need to work on that impression, but seriously, if you had any money, why steal? Some people do it for money, others for pleasure. If what he's saying is true, maybe he just steals for fun, like you or me would go for a leisurely bike ride.
Sorry about that, man. So how much was the total?
$96.55.
96. Would you come out here with us? I think we have some other stuff you might have taken as well. Either.
What was the initial clothing he had on?
He had on a green, like a hunter green long sleeve shirt, black pants, and a black and green hat.
Stay out the black green hat. I called him. I drive a Prius. So he was sitting there changing clothes, had no clue that I was watching.
Figured as much. We didn't expect you to come up in a Prius.
I'm a detective, so I was going to
We laughed about that.
Yeah.
Changing his clothes might have worked, but considering the staff had a description of him, eventually the cops would have found him, and they did.
One of my cashiers, she's already left for the day, but she called him out and said, "Looks like you have something in your pocket." And he said, "Oh, I got that from Walgreens."
Okay.
So
this shirt here.
It was that shirt. Yeah.
Is y'all sandwich?
Okay. And he attempted to get 2 packs of cigarettes, but he didn't make it out the door with that. So.
Shoes or anything?
No, not that I'm aware of. No, we don't have those here.
He's been somewhere else.
Yeah.
I saw a Bell's bag over there.
Oh, they do sell those at Bell's.
What, these shoes?
No, the sandwiches.
Oh.
They do have those at Bell's. I've been in his shoes. I know what it's like, and I hate to do that, but you know I've got a job to do here, so.
I don't feel bad.
Maybe I've had times, but you can't steal.
Yeah.
I know a lot of times you can ask for a sandwich or something. No.
Like I said, his bags were in the lobby of the
So you saying the stuff he stole was like?
So he was going out and they stopped him.
So y'all got the stuff back?
They got all
Yeah, we recovered our stuff.
So the plot thickens. Just as officers suspected, it wasn't his first time doing this. He must be pretty experienced to have the guts to carry stolen merchandise with him to other establishments he plans to steal from as well.
Yeah, that looks like Bell's stuff.
Oh, so he's
Walmart, Bell's. He came in begging me, "Please don't press charges." I was like, "Sorry, bro." This guy pulls up in a Prius and he's like, "Where's your guide?" I'm like, "You're in a Prius. I can't take you serious."
So.
How you had that stuff shoved in here?
He
So
had-
I think this is his, but I think this stuff right here, this got all over it. But I think that's his too.
Yeah, you got some boots from Walmart.
But I think Walmart's
That's
stuff
what he said was that my work boots.
Yeah.
all came
When
from.
he pulled up, he was down here changing clothes because he's like, "What was he wearing?" I said, "A green shirt, black pants."
They probably stole it too.
And he pulled up in this car, so
I
he
still have
wasn't
the car for
expecting to see it in that car.
So obviously we just do the regular shopping stuff for that stuff, but what about all this stuff that we don't know where it came
Put this
from?
in for safekeeping at the moment, and then Franco or whatever he'll look into it.
Okay.
Copy of the picture of the sandwich.
Don't put that in evidence. That could,
Yeah, that might.
yeah, in a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that red bag there?
That's a bunch of random stuff. but it's
Air
all
fresheners.
Yeah.
So same as the rest?
Yeah. Now, if he had his bags to walking through the store, I would say that could possibly be ours because we sell that same stuff.
Yeah.
But his bags, when he walked out the door,
He left them out here?
Yeah,
or-
they were in there in the lobby.
It looks like this guy's plan was to just hit every retail store in like a mile radius. Then he would just pile all this stolen junk in a giant sack and walk around throwing more things into it after stealing them from each store.
Hey, what's your last name? How do you spell your last name? How do you spell your last name? Where did you get out?
When did you get out?
I just got out Monday, bro. Please,
Okay,
bro.
for what? What'd you get out for?
Theft, bro.
Theft.
I swear
Okay.
to God, bro, please listen to me. Bro,
So you just got out for theft, and you were about to do it again.
But I didn't do it, though. I swear to God, give
Okay, it's called attempt to commit. That's also a crime.
Listen, bro. Please, give me a chance, bro. I swear to God, I'll give you information forever.
There's nothing I can do.
Please, sir.
There's nothing I can do.
Come on,
She's
bro.
the one who wants to press charges.
Please, bro. Please, I swear to
She's
God,
the one who wants to
damn.
press charges. How do you spell your last name?
Yes, sir. Bro, please don't do it, bro. Please don't do it to me, bro. Please.
Go ahead.
Please, bro. I give you a lot of information, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro.
Just step in. Sit in.
You want to swap the cuts?
Yeah.
Please, bro.
Here, step out. Turn around this way.
All right.
Looks like this guy never learned his lesson. He's just fresh out of the slammer, yet he still committed the same crime that put him there in the first place. I wouldn't be surprised if this won't be the last time his sticky fingers would put him behind bars.
Sit down in the car. Turn in.
Can I talk to you, though?
Sit down and turn into the car. Come on. He's like, I just got out. What was your charge? Theft. Well, you come back and do it again. There's no other chances. You had another chance. You got out of jail, dude. Come on. Golly, man. Nah, man, there's no more talking.
Man, this guy's so screwed up. These serial shoplifters see getting arrested as no big deal. Thankfully, no amount of pleading convinced the cop to let him go. If the cop released him today, there's no doubt he'd be stealing again the next day.
Let me ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any previous shoplifting convictions?
I do. I just got one.
How many?
I just got one.
Okay.
In
Where's that at? In Georgia?
No, yeah, yes, sir.
Any other states you've lived in?
In Topeka, Kansas.
Okay.
But that's it, bro. All right. Hey, bro, if y'all let me go, I swear to God, I'm done, bro. On my mom, I swear. Bro, I'll never steal nothing. I swear to God. On my life, bro. I got a job to start tomorrow, man. You hear me, bro? Paying $16 an hour, bro.
He's got a warrant.
Huh?
For what?
Out of Los Angeles, it seems.
It's not extraditable.
Why not?
It's not extraditable. Warrant.
That's fine. Yeah, I ain't worried about the warrant.
Okay.
I mean, you can always call and check. We had a guy. It's out of Los Angeles, so we had a guy. Possession of a controlled substance.
So if we got our own charges, the jail do all that.
All right. Does she want to press charges?
Hey, come here. Hey, bro.
Okay.
Hey, bro. How you gonna charge me with felony shoplifting,
No,
bro?
we're not. I'm just gonna say I'm running your criminal history. And as long as you don't have, what is it, 2 previous convictions or 3?
Something like
You
that.
gotta remember. I've done this in a while.
Hey, listen, not in this state.
2 or 3.
Hey, listen, not in this state.
Overall, anywhere. So we're running your criminal history now. If you got more than, how many do you really have?
I got like 5 of them.
5 of them?
Okay. Well, that's felony.
5, I'd go ahead and charge you with felony.
Hey, hold on. I ain't mean to find. Hey, I got 2.
Aha! Just as they suspected. The reason why the officer was checking for previous convictions was because some states like Georgia have serial offender laws that automatically upgrade misdemeanor charges to felonies based on criminal history. With this guy having lived all over the country, it's pretty clear he's a transient who just goes from place to place. When police or stores catch on to him, he just leaves.
Please, bro. Hey, if this check out, bro, you would please talk to him, bro.
Bro, it's up to him.
I
I'm
know,
telling
bro,
you.
I'm saying, but if this check out, bro, you would talk to him. Let me, bro, please, man. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. I got a job starting tomorrow, bro. At 7 o'clock in the morning, man. Please, bro. Please, bro.
I'm not too sure he was sorry at all, considering all this was just one small part of his long history of stealing. After getting booked on the shoplifting charge, he was released the next day and stole a bicycle a week later. Then, later that fall, he was again in jail under suspicion of being a serial shoplifter. He was then held indefinitely for stealing thousands of dollars from a local Target and several other stores with his girlfriend. Thanks for joining me on today's episode of The Hidden Files. Let us know in the comments what your thoughts are on these dumb employees who got caught shoplifting at work. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep giving you the true crime content you all crave.